Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I have to tell you that today is Compromise Day and Creativity Day. Compromise because I'm in sales and he's in marketing. And there probably does not exist a more oil water program on the planet, is there?
True. That's right.
And it's only because marketing people just flat don't know what they're doing, which has always been my philosophy. But this is Dave Brower, and he works for a very, very large company. And his job is to fill the pipeline and give ideas to salespeople so they can go out and get sales, leads, ideas. Anything else you do?
That's basically it. A lot of communication.
Yeah. And a lot of bitching.
Yep.
This wasn't any good. That wasn't any good. You never know when it's good. You only know when
a lot of feedback. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Exact feedback.
Right.
That's what they call it in marketing.
Yep.
Complaining is what they call it in sales.
Right.
Correct?
Exactly.
So this morning, I want to talk to you about what are you doing that creates some kind of an idea that will endear or engage your customer. That's fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's really what you do every day.
Yeah.
And we're going to go by the best book I've ever read on creativity called Thinker Toys by Michael Mahalko. There's now an upgraded version, and he has another book called Cracking Creativity. But this is, to me, this is the book. Like a lot of people will say to me, Jeffrey, I love all your books, but the Sales Bible is the one that I really, okay, cool. And what we're going to do in the book today is we're going to do a section called Scamper. For those of you who can't read, there you go. And Scamper is the way you look at things or combine things differently in order to be able to find a better idea. And it's all about perspective. So if you see this rabbit and you look at it a different way, you might see a duck. Got it? Oh, it's upside down. That's even worse. Hold on. Okay, there's the rabbit. I don't want to screw this up too bad. It's early in the morning. There's the rabbit. Is it in the picture?
No, up a little.
There?
A little more. There we go.
Okay, cool. And now here is the duck. How am I doing
A
there?
little more. There we go.
It's all about how you look at things. So this morning, I decided that I would, let me just do this all with Scamper also. It's an acronym. What can I substitute? What can I combine? What can I adapt? What can I modify or magnify? What can I put to other uses? What can I eliminate or minimize or minify? And what can I reverse or rearrange? So I'm wearing an example of Scamper. Pink Floyd, the rock group, and Floyd the barber from the Andy Griffith Show. Don't mess with Andy. Some guy in the t-shirt business said, I'm going to make a Pink Floyd. Oh. And this guy has sold minimum tens of thousands. We literally got out of the elevator this morning to come over here, Dave and I, and some guy goes, I got that shirt on. And he like pulls up a thing. She's wearing the same damn shirt.
Amazing. Yeah.
So I'm challenging you that you have some kind of marketing idea within you that you have never turned into a sales concept. I mean, this guy has blank t-shirts and a printer. And he said, okay, Floyd, Pink Floyd. And boom, you got it? What can I combine? He combined Floyd the barber and Pink Floyd the rock group and ended up with I'll bet the shirt has sold 100,000 copies. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can go on eBay, you can go on Amazon, you can buy a Pink Floyd shirt right now. Okay. So let's get into it just a little bit deeper. Dave, what do you do in your office to come up with ideas? How do you work it?
Well, we do a couple of things. I mean, we do a lot of feedback from customers and our sales team and all that. And then we routinely get the group together, do a lot of brainstorming ideas. We think, collectively we come up with better things than an individual.
Yeah.
But we typically will get an idea from somebody and then, okay, where can we go with it? How do we scope it out?
And how will that create attraction?
Right.
Okay. So the object of the game is to get the lead.
Right.
The object of the game is to make the sale easier for the sales guy.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to give you the example that I've given you before. I was hired by Sprint several years ago when they had their Fridays are free program and it wasn't working. And I said, let's go back and review what the program really is. Friday is the least profitable day of the week. So why don't you say, let's make it the most profitable day of the week. You can make all the phone calls you want. You can do all the faxes you want. You can do anything and make your whole week for next week. And they loved it. And the sales guys loved it. And it became successful.
Yeah.
And Sprint paid me. That was the big thing there. So I'm going to show you how to combine things. Let's combine this mask with this trash can. They are no longer viable. That was the humor part. But I get stuff in the mail pretty much every day. And because I collect sports memorabilia, I got a big catalog, probably a 200-page catalog. And he announced the Thomas Newman collection. It was the collection of lifetime. Okay, fine. And it was J.P. Cohen's company out west. And I opened up the envelope, and this fell out. It is a package of Post-it notes. So as you go through the catalog, you could mark the page that you wanted to bid on.
Yeah. Come
on. Could it be any better?
Right. Easy.
No, not only is it easy, it's obvious. There's when you see the idea and it's an obvious idea, you go, holy shit, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Tesla, why didn't I think of that? So I'm going to show you just two more things, and then I'm going to ask for your ideas. What are your ideas, Smarty Pants? Austin Smith, our consultant for pretty much everything having to do with the internet, sent me, he's from New Orleans, so at Mardi Gras, he sent me this necklace. Had my name on it, King. And I'm wearing it. He goes, can you wear it? Can you take pictures? I go, sure. So we have our mastermind in New Orleans, and Austin is in the mastermind. I said, Austin, go get 100 of these. Put them in a frame like this. And send them to your best customers, personalize them, and say, you are the king. You are the customer. You are the king. Mm-hmm. And they'll love it. Put their name on it to make sure that it's as personalized as it possibly can. Mm-hmm. And you're going to win. What did that take? It took open-minded thought. It took clear-headedness and the fact that you actually want to help this guy. Okay. Last thing. America has a very rich history of businessmen, and I apologize for not including women, but this was done in 1923 or 24. So it preceded 28, sorry. And it was a series of booklets entitled Men in America. And there's Will Rogers and Benjamin Franklin and George Washington and Charles Lindbergh and Walter Camp, basketball guy, football guy, and Albert Hubbard, who I collect. Boom. Mm-hmm. And movie people, Cecil B. DeMille, and they had all these little booklets, which are pretty cool. But they put them into this thing that looks like a book. Oh. And inside are all the pamphlets. Isn't that cool? And they're 8 pages, and they're copyright free now from the 20s. But I'm telling you, I cherish these things. I don't know what it sold for in 1928, but I can tell you that these things, if you buy a complete setup now, it's like $300. So they go up, and the more creative the idea, the more it goes up in value. That's the challenge. So let's see what we got here this morning. Here we are. Who's on the program this morning? Oh, and Justin Benton, by the way, just while we're talking, we created a product together called CBG oil, and he wanted to use my logo, the Gittimer logo, on the bottle because we're going to do it together. It's called Sales Boost. And we've quasi launched it, but look what he did. He sent me the very first bottle. Come on. This is not a bottle of CBD oil or CBG oil. It's a treasure, one that I'm going to keep forever, where I can see it. Not I'm going to put it in a closet or something. All right. So look who we have on the show here this morning. Williams is first. There's no road to genius than through voluntary self-effort. Ooh. The principles of persuasive writing are clarity, creativity, voice, and the ability to inject humor to make the reader smile and want to continue. Wow, that was said by me. Darn, I'm good. Good morning, 959ers. The past prepares us to meet the challenges of the future. Founder of Toastmasters. For those of you who are not members of Toastmasters, you might want to join right now. It's how expensive is it? It's $30, like a half a year or something like that. $30. Do you think the boss will pay for that? You have your own money now, and you can begin to invest it in yourself. Just saying. Benner, how are you? Oh, cool. Looking forward to Selling Power next week. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a thing on how to double your sales. Me and Gerhard are just going to sit and talk. It's pretty cool. Morning, Alonzo. Morning. People from all over the world show up. Isn't it cool?
That's awesome.
I'll show you a couple of cool ones. Here we got Mississippi. That's a foreign country. Norm gets a shout out. Yeah. Isn't that pretty interesting? Japan is here. Wow. Toru, good evening to you, my friend. Athens, Georgia is here. No one really cares about Athens. Oh, it's big, isn't it? Home of REM.
Yeah.
Yeah. People think it's University, it's Georgia University or the University of Georgia, but really it's a home of REM. Yeah. Philippines is here. That's pretty cool. Atlanta, of course, is here. And Los Angeles is here. That's nice. And Burns is here. That's from Mauritius. Whoa. Mauritius is like the farthest away place on the planet.
Wow.
If you talk to a travel agent, the first thing they're going to tell you is you can't get there from here. So you have to go someplace else, and then someplace else, and then someplace else, and then you can land in Mauritius. I think the next day or something. Evelyn, why don't you give me a game plan of how to get to Mauritius? Jen and I will come visit you. Another Philippines, cool. Cleveland is here. That's very important. And Justin, oh, by the way, which one's pink? Very funny. The challenge for this kind of shirt is, do you know what the hell it is? Because every year Andy Griffith gets older and people might not know who Floyd the Barber is. I do. And the guy at the elevator did. He had a damn shirt on. We're creating a flat fee barter subscription business. Owners pay one flat fee for unlimited bartering. Oh, cool. I hope it works. Creative? Yeah, it is creative. It's better than, it's different than everybody else. Wabbit season, duck season. Excellent.
That's a good one.
And no, excellent. That's not good. That's excellent. Good. And so all the people that are here from wherever the hell you are, I think it's the dream is free, the hustle is sold separately. Exactly. That is exactly correct. Coachman, good morning. Renee, good morning. Perception, quite interesting. Exactly. It's, oh, and Stuart, new picture. Hi, Stuart, how are you? The minute you settle for less than you deserve, you get less than you settled for. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Stuart, good guy. Nice to meet you. Nice to have lunch with you. Morning, Mazda Man. Good morning, all. Phenomenal, faithful Friday. Cool. Thanks, Eric. People say hello to each other. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. Some people have been here every day for 400 days.
Wow.
Isn't it cool?
That's very cool.
I know. Coachman is a biblical guy, and so he'll quote the Proverbs, which is, I love that.
Yeah.
If we sit across from one another, you see 6, I see 9. We're looking at the same thing, but see it differently because of our point of view. That is correct. You may see smart, I may see stupid. It's a point of view. I am, by the way, an intellectual bigot. I need to check out this rap group, Pink Floyd. They sound super cool. Exactly. Oh, and the great Pat Hazel is here. I'm currently enjoying a frozen screen, coming to you from Alexandria, Minnesota, in the middle of a, oh my God. Oh, wow, the Wonder Bread Years is back on tour. Way to go. Way to go. Hazel wrote for Seinfeld for years.
Oh, wow. Oh, cool.
And I'm loving it. So, Pat, I'm going to send you a formal invitation for a master class, which will be yours to keep forever, and you can sell it and make $1 million and not give us a fucking nickel. Cool. Good morning okay, cool. And who's famous? The famous Greg Lynn. Oh, cool. Well, there you darn go. People saying good morning to everybody else. The great Doug Wing is here. I used your ladder this morning. It's the flip and flop ladder or something. I call it the wing ding. I always did well listening to customers and then producing what they needed. Our competitors laughed at us. Right. And you were laughing, I think, on the way to the bank. Not 100% positive on that, but the little giant ladder is, I'm going to actually do a show next week if I'm here in Charlotte, the next time I'm here in Charlotte, from the ladder. It's such a damn good ladder. It's this smaller, light one. It's about a 6-footer. Unbelievable. Oh, I have it around the corner. Maybe I'll go show it. There we go. Obvious Adams. Exactly. Obvious Adams was a book by Robert Updegraff in 1929. Go buy it. You can get them online for like $7 now. It's a classic little book, and you'll love it. Combining the mask with the eagle. Oh my God. There we go. People are busting our balls. Wait till we play the Cowboys this year. We're gonna have a brand new definition for the word humiliation. And yeah.
Caribbean.
Exactly. Greetings from the Caribbean. I'm glad you're here. And Toru, of course, gets shout outs. Cool frame. Kellyanne cards at WoW. That's exactly where that's from. Kellyanne joined Jen's mastermind. I'm totally loving it. And Coachman, another one. Good morning, Era. Okay, cool. All right, so that's where we are this morning. If you have something that you got to say, Sweden is checking in, of course. Thank you. Cool, from people from all over. I know. I've seen teaching and recommending your sales books to my lectures for years. Thank you. They have made me a better career coach. Cool. Thank you. And good morning. I was on LinkedIn. I guess you don't see the people watching the video from there. I don't know. I'm delivering. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. But thanks. I'll check it out to make sure it's working right. The Caribbean is checking in. We survived Hurricane Elsa last Friday. Cool. I'm glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. This is so cool. This is very nice. I'm very grateful for all of you. I will cherish the masterclass invite and wouldn't think of selling it. Well, I would consider it. And there you go. And tomorrow, Saturday, I will be on the regular show, but and I'll be at 9:59, of course. But then Sunday, I'll be Insiders Club. So go Insiders Club so you can meet me there on Sunday. Whole new lesson on creativity. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Totally appreciate it. Yeah. Totally appreciate it. Buy every book you can on creativity and don't read them. According to Harvey McKay, study them. Cheers until tomorrow. Go make a sale. Stay healthy.